Hey, this is Larry with Compassion Care. I wanted to spend a few minutes with you out here in the middle of a cemetery. Now, for some people, they'd say, that's a strange place to do a devotional thought, but I grew up in the funeral business. My family owned a funeral home, and so being in a funeral home or in a cemetery, it's kind of nostalgic for me. It helps me think about my childhood. So I know that's a little strange and odd, but it works for me. But being in a cemetery reminds us about the brevity of life, doesn't it? My dad told me that one time he was walking through a cemetery, and I don't know if this is true or not, but he said that he saw this epitaph on a tombstone. And here's what it said: "Remember man as you pass by, as you are now, so once was I. As I am now, soon you may be. Prepare for death and follow me." My dad said that somebody took a little piece of coal and came by and wrote up under that, "To follow you, I'm not content until I know which way you went." Well, there's a lot of truth in that. I mean, we're going one way or the other when we die, that's for sure. But I want you to think about that little section of time between your birth date and your death date. Have you discovered what God's purpose for your life is for that period of time? It's been said, and you've probably heard it before, that the two greatest days of a person's life would be the day they're born and the day they discover why. Why were you born? What purpose does God have for you? Think about this. God chose when you would be born, to whom you would be born, where you would be born, the nationality in which you'd be born, the country, all those details God determined beforehand. In Psalm 139, God says that you and I are fearfully and wonderfully made. Zig Ziglar used to say it like this: "You're the rarest thing in existence. Nobody has ever existed just like you." And so I want to encourage you today. God has a real plan for your life, something that only you can do. And if you don't do it, it won't get done. God has uniquely gifted you with something He wants you to do. Have you discovered it yet? Are you doing it yet? Would you be willing to make a commitment to start doing it today? God does have a personal plan for your life, and I hope you've discovered it. Again, this is Larry.